Virgo. How are you doing, my cutie patootie? Yes, this is your funny Armenian guy. Virgo, I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking up on me last time. Thank you. Thank you. You know me well enough. Thank you so much. Yes, no, everything was fine. I was doing great. We were having a good time, and I know that you were kind of like concerned. You were like, "Are you doing okay? Is everything okay, Armand?" Yes. Now I wanna make sure you are okay. How are you doing? Okay. Is there anything that I can do for you, Virgo? Yeah, I got a message for you, of course. And I'm here to serve, and I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. I meant to say, I'm a little too excited. I'm just fixing my mustache right now, just making sure it looks good for my Virgos because we're here to be presentable, professional, cordial. All right, so let's get into your reading, Virgo. Thank you. I love you too. Virgo, welcome to your reading from April 15 to May 15. This is going to be your reading, and I'm going to take a look at what is it that happened in the past that you need to let go of, and mostly I'll focus on the present moment, near future, and we'll also pull some hidden truth oracle card for you to see what's the important message, the challenge here, which I will clarify, as well as close up with the angels' messages for you. Thank you so much for being in here, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all your support. So let's get into this reading, my dear Virgo. Virgo is the female version of the hustler, of the hustler. Virgo, my cutie patootie. Let's see what's going on. Virgo, there is something here about. I'm hearing sirens right now. I'm hearing like a siren, like a big alarm going off. There is something here about you having a major awakening. It's like a wake up call for you. Whatever is happening, whatever you're realizing right now, it's the biggest wake up call for you probably so far this year. So one of the things that I do see here is that yes, this situation that ended up really badly with the Ten of Swords here, this painful situation has been actually causing a major awakening into your life, and I think that you have tried to give a chance to somebody here in the recent past, but eventually you walked away with the Eight of Cups here and the full moon. Also, the full moon, the pink full moon was yesterday on April 12th, which was amazing, and I think that there was a lot of it was a culmination, everything was amplified bigger, much bigger than before. So you've walked away from somebody who caused a lot of caused you feel so much disheartened, my dear Virgo, and I'm sending you a huge hug here. You could have dealt with somebody, could be an Aries here. I'm getting here somebody here who has been closed off from you. Okay, I'm getting a sense of here fear of like a third party situation. Could have been a Leo also. Eventually, this separation that happened between the two of you, it has caused you to go within yourself and to do some purging. Trust issues, Seven of Swords, trust issues. I'm getting some lies and deception here. Because when the Seven of Swords here is in upright position, it shows somebody who is tiptoeing, stealing the swords, and it's in reverse. Something here came under the light. Something here discovered or was exposed. And the Page of Swords here, you could have dealt with the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So you might have wanted to gain some clarity with this individual because there was a major desire here to clarify something. Somebody here caused your heart to feel pain, and whoever this person was, I think they were in denial to accept it. The Death card here, and something here needed to die. Something ended in your life recently. You might have just separated, from a specific person due to some lies and deception. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was not an honest individual. You could have even thought about getting married with this person with the Four of Wands and then the King of Wands. Strong fire sign energy here as well. We're going to clarify more to see what's coming in for you. Yes, there was a lot of arguments between you and this person. I'm getting you dealing with someone who was quite stubborn. A person that between the two of you, there was a lot of differences of opinions here with the Five of Swords here. You both maybe didn't. This person was, I'm getting someone who was quite argumentative. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here. So your challenge here, your overall energy is the Seven of Wands. Yes. This is a awakening call for you, my dear Virgo. Seven of Wands here is that you have been trying to defend yourself for who? You know, if somebody here does not want to understand you and accept you, and they don't have the capacity to come forward with an open mind, then there is no reason for you to defend yourself. I think that you have done everything to save whatever this was. It could have been a job, it could have been a relationship, for many of you, a connection. But you were taken aback and you were shocked by something. See the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. I mean, it didn't show up for the last few readings, and now it's like at the bottom of the deck. So for many of you, it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call from this final. You know, if you're new here, if you watch back, you'll see that the Hermit here showed up so many times for you, my beautiful Virgo. But you know, honestly, this is a different type of energy here. It is talking about you have been able to shed some light and to realize that, you know, what am I fighting for? What is this worth for to fight? You know, you have been able to shed some light with the Hermit here on a specific situation. And I want to talk about the challenge here real quick. But yeah, a situation you've been juggling. The Devil card here. You know, there has been a lot of toxicity that was surrounding this connection here. Do you see, when you look at the Hermit, you'll see that the Hermit is shedding light on the Devil, right? It means that something was eliminated, something came into the light, something was exposed, and you had to make a decision here. Pentacles here also represent Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you were between choices, and maybe this is something that you are still making, juggling between, you know, wanting to make the choice if you want to be with this person or not. I'm getting unhealthy attachments here. You know, somebody here who has a compulsive behavior here, impulsive behavior, abuse, substance abuse here. So something here is being eliminated, and I'm going to clarify your challenge here. I do want to mention here though something, my dear Virgo. Your challenge here with the Seven of Wands is telling me that you were taken aback and shocked by some sort of a specific situation here. You see this person is only wearing one sock and not on the other one. So that means that you were surprised of a specific situation. You know, you tried to save the connection, you try to make it work here with somebody, and eventually you have been in this fight or flight mode for quite some time. And that's why the universe is saying, you know, this is a wake-up call, my dear Virgo. It's time to make some substantial changes here. For many of you in the next 30 days, I am strongly getting you becoming more organized. You know, I don't know how much more organized a Virgo can get, but you are just literally setting some 30 to 90 day goals for yourself and wanting to achieve you know, conquer is the word here, certain milestones for yourself. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Chariot here, and then Six of Pentacles. The reason why you were taken aback by this individual is because somebody here started breadcrumbing you. The hands right there. Somebody here started breadcrumbing you, and this is somebody that didn't show their true colors in the beginning with you. I'm getting strong Cancer energy here. Could have been another Earth sign, but I think that, you know, the direction. See the King of Pentacles here. It represents Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You know, the King of Pentacles here shows somebody who is in the steering wheel and headed towards the direction. And the Chariot here too. You thought that this connection was heading towards the direction where everything was going to be equally given and take, and things were going to work out. But eventually somebody here started breadcrumbing you and they started disconnecting. I'm getting a strong sense of here somebody kind of playing some mind games with you. Someone who was not being honest with you, and you have had this wake-up call multiple times, and you have been in this place of like wanting to, you know, take charge of a situation, but you still try to give it a chance. You still try to make it work here. Seven of Wands here, you know, you've been trying to defend yourself, but if somebody is not willing to understand you and accept you, there is no need to, you know, fight for it. I think the sooner you set yourself free from the situation and let go, the better it's gonna get the better it is going to get better for you. So my dear Virgo, in the next, so you're closing off a major cycle, because if I'm looking at this part of your reading from the past, it's like you're closing off a major cycle. You're finally detaching from somebody. For many of you, you could be wanting to disconnect. I'm getting here for very, very small number of you, you could be getting divorced from someone. With the Eight of Cups here, this is a separation. This is walking away because your cup is not full, because you feel very unfulfilled in this connection. It could be a job for many of you that you just want to change and walk away from. One of the things that I do see here that's taking place right now, and you're going to move towards a better direction here, but in the recent past with the Ten of Swords here and then the Nine of Swords, I think there has been a lot of overthinking and analyzing and mental agony. You might have waited for this person, waited and waited for them to communicate with you, to come forward, connect. Could have been a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. There is a sense of you waiting and overthinking. Is this person going to take accountability? Are they going to change? Are they going to do better? So one of the things that I do see happening here, my dear Virgo, is that you finally letting go of this confusion. It's been imprisoning you. It's been trapping you into this place of confusion. See, the Seven of Cups is standing in front of different cups and is about to make a decision and a choice, right? And I do get this sense of you being in this place of, what am I going to do? Like, what is the best course of action? A lot of you have been involved with the person that there was a third party situation here involved. This person, I am strongly getting here, someone was literally involved with another person, and you might have not known that in the beginning, but eventually trusting your intuition has been guiding you towards that. Now you're wanting to walk away from a specific connection because you are finally responding to this wake up call, my dear Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and then the Page of Cups here. So a lot of you are also going to be getting some sort of a financial opportunity that's going to be very promising here. There is an idea here that you have had in your mind, a job, career, that is something that's going to also change the course of your destiny, like your career-wise. Your career is going to change. A lot of you have been thinking about a career update. Maybe you want to get promoted. I'm seeing you wanting to apply to as many companies as you can, and I do believe that someone is going to offer you the position here with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here represents a narrow door down there, and it's like you're going through the eye of the needle. And yes, there might be some challenges here, the competition might be there, but you are a Virgo, you're a diva, and you don't compete. You simply show up and you get it, because you bring a lot of things to the table, Virgo. A lot of you also, I want to encourage you, my dear Virgo, you need to give yourself a lot of credit for what you have been through, the wake-up calls that you have been going through, and this is your wake-up call to your next destination, to your life, to making those profound and sustainable changes. Because I do get a sense of here you're getting a very high position, being highly favored in wherever you're going to go, dear Virgo. Now, moving forward, I do strongly feel like here, over the next few weeks, there is some sort of a contemplation. There is a major realization here. Something here is going to come to the surface. If you had some answers and you only had half of them, and you have been wanting to gain some clarity, the Page of Swords is, shedding light onto the Three of Swords. So this is a major realization. It's a major epiphany that you're going to experience eventually. This has to do a lot with you realizing that if this separation happened and they had to be removed out of your life, then there is a reason why. Because, one of the things that I see here is that this story had to be over. Although there was a lot of hot and cold situation, there was a lot of on and off energy between you and another person, and you didn't think that maybe this was, over yet, but it had to be over because the universe stepped in. And this whole Six of Pentacles here, this whole breadcrumbing situation, it drove you crazy. It drove you nuts. Somebody here who was not willing to cooperate with you. Whoever this person was, I am strongly getting here, competition, like secrecy, something just not being exposed, and your intuition has been telling you so many times, Virgo. You could also have some strong Leo in your birth chart. I'm getting for some of you, your intuition has been guiding you to walk away from somebody here, and that's what you're doing finally. This could be for some of you just having an emotional closure on your own and just letting them go. A lot of contemplation that you have been doing because you realize that something was very toxic about this person. Now, for many of you who are single, I do get the sense of you actually, honestly, because I don't sugarcoat stuff, you're going to start focusing more on your financial independence, and you will eventually get to meet, this is for some of you, you will meet somebody here in the near future who has a business background. I'm getting mathematician, business management background here, someone who deals with numbers, with stock market, finances here. I'm getting strong Taurus energy here. Someone who is also very loyal, committed person for some of you that you're going to be attracting as well. The Hierophant here talks about commitment, social rules, values, core values. My dear Virgo, you're somebody that you value family, children, commitment in such a beautiful and special way that it makes you stand out. You're not somebody that's wishy-washy. You're not somebody that's just like, well, whenever it works out, bye, see you later. No, you're very determined. You're very organized. You're very demure. You're very mindful. You're very caring. You're organized. So that's the direction that you want to be headed towards, because whoever you dealt with, I mean, it's just literally showing up here in the past. A lot of disappointment, major disappointment here, confusion. I think that also this person, because of this person causing so many issues in your life from the past with the Three of Cups at the bottom, even though there was somebody here who offered you in the beginning, you didn't accept that. You rejected somebody in the past because you were trying to fix a person. And the universe sent you this wake-up call. It's like, dear Virgo, let me handle the rest and you go and enjoy your best life, because there is something here that's being created for you. So a lot of you, I do strongly feel like here, you have interesting energies here. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You're finally setting yourself free, Virgo. You have the strength here, and a lot of times it takes one decision, one major decision to change your life around, and I do strongly feel like that's what you have been doing. When you look at the 8 of Swords, her hands are tied up, her eyes are tied up. The castle is behind her, and she kind of like, it looks like she senses that there is a rescue place for her, that she can find some safe haven for her. But she's got to trust her intuition to make the decision. And I think that your intuition has been strengthened in the recent past, especially, to take charge in situations and to set yourself free from these difficult situations. The Strength card here also shows somebody who is taming a lion. The taming the lion, my beautiful Virgo, also indicates you having the strength and the ability to take control of difficult situations, to tame and control situations. And one of these is you just realizing that you're not gonna fight, you're not gonna constantly fight and try to defend yourself with the 7 of Wands. It's just been debilitating and excruciating for you. So there could be potentially new person coming into your life. I'm getting a strong fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There are choices here that you're gonna make. 2 kings here in your reading is indicating that these people are going to be appearing in your life in different times in the next few weeks or so. And of course, I encourage people to, when they watch the reading, the story can either be your story, it may not be your story, it is going to be your story, or some parts of it. So please take whatever resonates. But I do get this sense of here new love coming in for many of you. Someone who's going to offer you a new beginning. This person, I'm strongly getting strong water or fire here. One of them, especially the fire person, could be just literally offering you marriage here or engagement here. Something here has to do a lot with commitment. Somebody wants to offer you a specific commitment here. Now, it could be, let's become exclusive. Let's get to know each other better. Let's see what is the hidden truth message here for you about your whole reading, my beautiful Virgo. What's the important message? I'm so attracted to you. So because this person is going to be attracted to your demureness, it's going to be attracted to your, how reserved you are, how well behaved you are just as a person, and that's what's going to end up happening here. Somebody is going to express, I'm getting a strong fire sign energy here, their attraction towards you. That's how they're going to make the move. So that's like a confession that you're going to hear. Now, let's get the advice here for you, Virgo. What is the advice for my Virgos? What's the important advice? What's the important advice for my Virgos? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, 10 of Cups. I mean, King and a Queen and little children here. Like I said, marriage here, The cards cannot make up. I cannot make it up. And as you can see here also, it shows the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. This is talking about marriage and family. This wake-up call that you have been having, this situation that you have been going through, and you just let it go and let the universe and let God handle the rest. And you have been able to step into this new timeline of your life. And if somebody has left your life, it was for good. It was for a specific reason, because you're eventually entering into a timeline where you are seeing yourself being in a family, attracting the love of your life, and being in a committed, loyal, committed relationship here with someone. I'm getting strong water sign here also. Let's get the angels' messages here from this very thick deck. Let's see what is the intuitive messages here for my Virgos. What's an important message? Number 16, change your life. Archangel Chamuel, and it says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. If you've watched this far, your reading has been about wake up call. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Like I said, somebody here has been removed from your life for a reason, and this wake up call, my dear Virgo, has been literally about the change of your life that's happening, changing your life, a sudden revelation. And this is ultimately going to lead you to marriage, success, financial abundance here. And I'm so happy to hear this. I wish this was my reading, but I love you so much, and I'm sending you so much hug. Please keep smiling. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You got this. I'm your funny Armenian guy, and you are my cutie patootie. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.